I thought I saw something. You want to know what's crazy? Since the beginning of the year, I have been waiting for him to drop volume 100 of Scary Comp. And then when February hit, like throughout the whole month of January, I've been checking like pretty much every week for volume 100, right? Because I've been reacting to his videos on Terror Tuesdays. You get me? And volume 100, I know this is going to be good, okay? I've been double checking throughout the month of January. And then when February hit, I just stopped checking. I said, you know what? He's taking a break. I get it. Everybody needs a break. And then right when I stopped checking, today, on a Tuesday, I decided, you know what? Let me look up this dude right quick. He dropped volume 100 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Probably because I didn't have any. Wait. Probably because I didn't have my notifications on. Did I? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say anything. Don't. I know. I'm mad too. I'm mad too. Don't say nothing. I'm mad too. Oh. Let's get it.
In the following video, a concerned mother is recording her daughter who just told her that a guy is inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Poor baby.
No.
No one appears to be in this room, yet strangely, Jessica's daughter sees someone who she says is scary. Now, despite there being nothing alarming, there is something in this room that's worth noting. The playhouse in the center is a space where Jessica's daughter often plays in. Most of her time is spent playing or eating inside, which is why Jessica decided to renovate the playhouse to make her feel more at home.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera. Like
I was about to
front
say,
door. So
like,
I put on
she got an actual Ring camera on a playhouse. I forgot what those things are called. He probably just said it, but I used to play in one of those when I was a kid with my best friend, my childhood best friend. Okay, she had one of those, and we used to play house in that. Okay, this generation don't know what that game is.
The color of the house to the same doorbell, every detail was inspired by the actual house they live in. However, only a few days after remodeling, something strange had occurred. On the night of January 3rd of 2025, the doorbell camera started to record. Now this only happens when someone is at the door and near the doorbell, but upon being activated, the camera recorded this.
Okay, light turned on. Controlling electronics. All right. Ooh. Doors opening. It better not be nobody. Woo! Wait, who was that? What if that head turned? I ran out of space. And I just spent 10 minutes trying to delete some stuff. And I've been having this problem for a while. I'm like Dude, I don't barely have any videos saved. Why is my storage full? I look, it's all the apps that I have installed on this laptop. But it's not even apps that you think about. It's like apps that comes with this thing, okay? And it didn't affect me before. Why now? Just I get more storage on this thing. But I cleared out as much as I could. I should be good for a while. And it was just getting good. Okay. We was like 7 minutes in to the video. So, alright. I gotta start this back over. I'm not starting it completely back over, but
the doorbell.
right
Upon
here.
being activated, the camera recorded this.
Yeah, okay, so like I said, it control the electronics, open the door, the toys, electronics, the ring bell, open the door. I legit thought that was a person or something. And I was like, what if that head moves? That storage thing, it killed my vibe. But oh snap! Wait, hold on. Woo! Okay. I be thinking about The Conjuring. It's just gonna keep doing. Every time I'm thinking that's a. Hey, come on, man. I ain't got. Woo. Ooh. Why am I so antsy? This is not me. Come on. This is definitely not me. Okay, that's the mom. And she actually seeing it moving by itself. And she's not freaking out at all. She's actually seeing the door moving on its own. Was really wondering how third time. Nor am I. What did I say?
Jessica was completely baffled as she wasn't expecting the door.
Hold up, what did I say? Ignore my. I was trying to. Okay, I didn't. I don't know what they say. Was wondering how third time. By the way, okay. All right.
Jessica was completely baffled as she wasn't expecting the door to open on its own. If it was just the doorbell going off by itself, then one can say that it was just a technical issue. But then, this happens. The door continues to swing open for just a bit, when suddenly, the hair on the mannequin is seen hanging in the air before abruptly falling down. There doesn't appear to be anything that could have caught the strand of hair, and the way it falls makes it seem like someone, or something, had loosened their grip on the strand. Now this whole situation gets creepier when considering that Jessica's daughter occasionally sees a guy
Wait,
in
there's
the room,
more?
but this guy is never seen. While no evidence of this man exists, there appears to be evidence of something else, and it's not the only evidence that Jessica has. One night, before heading out to a dinner party with friends,
Okay.
she gets a notification from the doorbell camera. Take a look.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting a notification that the doorbell in my kids' room upstairs is going off.
Is that the toy moved? Wait for it. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Unclear noises. Unclear frequencies. And the audio just cuts.
If the video before didn't disturb Jessica, then surely
I don't know if
this
y'all
one
can hear
did.
me from this far.
It starts off again with the doorbell seemingly acting up, but unlike previously, someone or something is heard. Listening through the doorbell's microphone, Jessica and her babysitter hear a distorted noise mixed with someone speaking, but whoever is talking doesn't appear to be saying anything intelligible. In fact, it sounds
Hey,
like someone
man,
chanting
don't put
or
that
speaking
there.
a different language. It's hard to say honestly, but there's no denying that something about this is pretty unsettling. Whether it's the activity in the playhouse or the
Okay.
mentioning of a man who can't be seen, Jessica is thoroughly shaken up and concerned. The playhouse has been taken apart ever since then, but still, from time to time, Jessica's child says that she sees the guy.
What guy?
The guy.
If no one is there,
I feel
then what
bad for that
exactly
baby.
is her daughter being afraid of?
Okay. So obviously, okay.
Now the following video.
Okay, so let's dissect that last one. So obviously there is an evil entity in that building or in that house, okay? No one can see it but the girl, okay? And that's actually pretty common when it comes to paranormal and stuff like that. Like kids and animals can see apparitions and evil entities more than adults can. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like animals for sure, they can see in another dimension than us, okay? And kids, even though they can see 3D dimension just like us, just like adults, but they're young. And really, it's like, it's hard to explain. Because I learned this before. It's hard to, it's been a while. But yeah, this is common. Another thing is, I don't want to put a camera in my child's room. That is almost all my life, well, growing up, I always thought to myself, you know what? I really don't want to put a camera in my baby's room. You get what I'm saying? Because of stuff like this. I might find stuff like this, okay? Even though our house is going to be protected and covered by the blood in the name of Jesus. It's just I seen too many movies and I seen too many real clips like that. So I just can't do it. I ain't putting no camera in my baby's room. I'm not doing it. No. I'm not doing it.
Was by Connor M., who was home alone when this happened. The house that Connor lives in is on a street where people's homes often get burglarized, but despite living in a dangerous neighborhood, nothing could have prepared him for what occurred in his house. Connor briefly describes the events of that night. In his own words, "I was alone. My daughter stayed over at my ex-wife's house, and my dog was outside. I'm still shaken up by this." It's late at night when Connor hears shuffling in the kitchen. This is his footage. Watch.
If anybody's here, I'm calling the cops.
Why the intense music though? I mean, uh, it's part of it being, or like somebody else laying in the bed.
God damn it.
I would have left. I'm not staying there. I would have left. I guarantee you, I would have left. Would have left and never came back. Ooh, okay. Oh, it was moved by the fan, but something turned the fan on.
No!
Somebody threw a knife at him. Ooh.
No!
And it was.
A knife launches off and flies straight towards Connor. Thankfully,
Whoo. That evil entity was definitely telling him, get out. And it was in, the knife was actually in the socket. So.
missing him, the sharp blade lays close to his feet. But had he stood any closer, this video would have had a rather unfortunate outcome. From fearing that someone broke into his house to encountering this, Connor was immensely terrified. As he states, when it comes to things that can't be seen, there's no telling when the knife in your kitchen might fling itself at you with no apparent cause. Now that's creepy.
Yes, it is.
On December 9th of 2023, a hospital surgeon is
Okay. So the last clip. So really, evil entities can grab stuff, push stuff, and everything. You know how when they paranormal investigators, they say like, "Hey, if you here make your presence known, touch this or move this chair, slam this thing or whatever, shut the door and stuff like that." You know, because they are capable of touching and moving stuff. Okay, that one, yeah, clearly. And from that attitude, that evil entity definitely wanted him to get out. Okay, and some evil entities wants them to stay. Okay, of course, for reasons. And yeah, that's Jesus.
freaking out after seeing something that she couldn't believe. According to her, she was inside the operating room filming a video for her surgical students when she had to stop and leave immediately. As she states, something was watching her. Now this video comes from a social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians. But this video,
Heck is
however,
that?
was posted for anyone who could help explain this. Tiffany has no idea what was captured, but hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch.
At chromic catgut, the difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go, back. Okay. So here we have two different kinds of sutures, polypropylene monofilament and chromic catgut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived, and the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
Please read description. Is that for us telling to read description, or her putting that there? Obviously, she sees something. She sees something, and she heard something, or she may have gotten tranced by something. Oh, definitely not tranced.
Literally tearing up right now. I saw it. I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
What is she? Wait a minute. What did they see? You saw it. Oh yeah, she definitely saw something.
Can you please just show yourself?
Hey man. Hey man.
Just give me a sign.
I would have transferred to another hospital. Okay. Smart. She can actually catch it.
Do whatever
Alright.
you want.
Nothing until. Wow. You know how heavy those doors are? Ooh.
What was meant to be a simple lesson on sutures had turned into something out of a nightmare. Tiffany writes that she had caught a glimpse of a figure standing at the window, which then quickly fled away to the other side of the hospital. It was brief, but terrifying enough to put Tiffany in a state of shock. She couldn't exactly tell what it was that she saw, but based on what others have reported seeing at this hospital, Tiffany thinks this may have been the so-called ghost of this place. Almost everyone there has either seen or heard something strange, and for some reason, it's the women's restroom that's by far the most haunted. For this reason,
Wow.
Tiffany hurries over to the spot, but nothing is seen. That is, until minutes later when this is captured. A door opens on its own, and eerily, a dark figure rushes past the automatic doors. But even more unsettling is the fact that it quickly moves from one side to the other. Its fleeting motion only makes it creepier. Now to this day, there's only 1 or 2 videos on this account that talks about this incident. Aside from those, not much has been said about this, but unfortunately, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Wow. So, remember what I said? Adults can see them too, okay? Adults can see them too. It's more common for kids and animals to see them, especially animals. Adults can see them too, but it's like a lower percentage. You get what I'm saying? Clearly, yeah, adults, they can see them too.
Aside from those, not much has been said about this, but unfortunately, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery. Now the source of this next video is unknown, as it was submitted to me by someone who only sent this clip. However, they do give some information. According to them, this clip originates from a city in Brazil where a man noticed a strange looking person in the middle of a road. Whoever this person was didn't seem to be acting normal. In fact, this person wasn't doing anything as they weren't moving at all. They were frozen in place, unbothered by anything around them. But after the man took a closer look, he quickly began to record. He was filming just in case no one would believe what he saw.
Ooh. Dog is barking. Yup. Ooh.
A figure resembling a person is seen standing still. However, no head or chest is seen. Only the lower half of this body is visible. But as if more parts of this body couldn't disappear, the figure completely vanishes after a motorcyclist crosses its path. Now, there is nothing. It's as if the figure had hitched a ride with the motorcyclist after passing by. Now, whether or not this was supernatural remains a mystery, but as always, I'll let you be the judge on what was captured. Just what could possibly explain the partial figure that was caught on camera?
Whew. Okay. So let's break that one down. This does happen as well when people have seen apparitions and evil entities at night on the road. You know, like over bridges or when they're driving in the middle of a road where there's no cars late at night and stuff like that. And they see like an apparition or evil entity, especially mostly under bridges and stuff like that, because, you know, most haunted bridges or roads, like somebody, you know, committed suicide, jumped off the bridge, drowned in the river or something like that. And then over the years, people have seen they spirit or whatever and stuff like that. And that can be the case, even though it ain't no bridge and stuff like that. But it can happen on regular roads as well, mostly also in forests and stuff like that, in wooded areas where you're driving through wooded areas and, you know, and ain't no street lights and stuff like that, only your headlights, and all of a sudden you see something zip right in front of you, or something comes in front of you as you drive and then you swerve and stuff like that. Sometimes those evil entities do that because they know you're going to react and they want you to crash and they want you to die. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. And that man, he just like he just drove through it, and that entity was facing the guy in the camera who the entity was facing the guy who had the camera, you know, and the guy on the motorcycle. It's like he just drove through it, and after that it went away. So,
21st of 2024, a mother named Anisha posted a video that her son recorded while the whole family was asleep. The reason he recorded this video was to capture the elf on the shelf toy moving when no one was awake. He's 4 years old and believes that the elf actually comes alive and does all sorts of mischievous things around the house. Many young kids believe this, as it's become a trend for parents to mess up their house and tell their kids that the elf did it. However, Anisha's son really wanted to see the elf do its thing, so he places a camera directly across the elf toy and films it overnight. The next day, he checks the footage and sees something that scares the living daylights out of him. He immediately shows his mom, and she too gets freaked out by the footage. This is what they saw.
I thought I saw something.
Thinking that her son actually recorded the elf moving, she watches closely, but what appears instead is something way more terrifying. Like a scene out of a horror movie, the silhouette of a child appears briefly on camera before disappearing in a flash. The child doesn't move, yet somehow disappears without moving an inch. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is the appearance of the child. Many have noted that they look extremely thin. Some have even gone as far as to say that it looks like a corpse. While this detail doesn't really help in figuring out who this was, it does make the figure creepier. Doubtless, Anisha believes that a child spirit was caught on camera. And like her son, she believes that they wanted to see the elf come alive. But just like the child, it doesn't move. To this day, this video continues to baffle Anisha. If you caught something creepy on camera...
Oh, wait. Okay, so...
He's by himself, takes out his phone.
Okay, so let's dissect that last one. So, that was a really good clip. That actually took me by surprise. That shocked me because that's something exactly what you see out of a horror movie. You get what I'm saying? So, I see what he was explaining in the beginning of the second clip. He was saying that sometimes the parents would like to play a trick on the kids and stuff like that with the dolls and everything, the hair and stuff like that. Now, you see, in a sense, that is a practice of voodoo and witchcraft. You know, when you like playing a trick or playing a keyword trick or a prank on the kids, you know, acting like, oh, you know, the doll really did it, and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, see, death and life is in the power of the tongue, okay? And even though they were saying it in a joking manner, you know, the more they kept doing it, you know, the more they kept saying it and kept doing it, you know, it may have actually sparked something, you know. It may have actually opened something to an evil entity to come in, for example, like that child, you know, and just to add on to it, that was like a little form of witchcraft and voodoo, you know, to act like that doll did some stuff or whatever like that, to play the prank on the kids and everything, you know, even though the parents probably didn't know better and they mean no harm, you know. You know, that's why you gotta do your research on this certain type of stuff. And at the end of the clip, where the doll was on top of the frame, they said that the kid that evil entity wanted to see what was standing looking up at the toy, wanted to see what the toy was gonna do. I think that kid was looking up, that evil entity kid was looking up like, I want my toy back. That's what I got from that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just, y'all just don't see. I wouldn't, like, parents, I wouldn't do any tricks and stuff like that with dolls, anything like that. You know, because what those parents is, it's like it's really kind of a form of witchcraft and voodoo. You know what I'm saying? And which is all demonic. And I'm sure the parents didn't know any better, and they don't mean no harm to their children. No. So, yeah, so y'all, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful.
Records something in his girlfriend's house. He's by himself, and for the first time, he's hearing what his girlfriend often hears at night, but never records on camera. At this moment, the sound of someone walking back and forth is heard from upstairs. The thing is, though, no one else is home except Taylor.
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care.
Alright. Real man. Alright. What's close to the mic?
Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Oh.
Eerily, the sound of charging footsteps is heard descending the staircase and heading towards Taylor. And as promised, he delivers. He lunges at whatever it was that was heading towards him. Although losing his balance upon doing so, he continues to record on the off chance that something else happens. Unfortunately, nothing does, but at least the sounds from earlier have stopped. Now, while most people tend to run away from paranormal,
Hey, props to that man. First of all, props to that man for his braveness. You know what I'm saying? Because it's where you actually see it on. That's like the first time I've ever seen anything like that where a guy actually filmed himself and the entity he was trying to catch, the evil entity he was trying to catch, and dude talk all big and bad, and the ghost said, all right, you gon' let's run this fade, and dude didn't back down and swung on him. You know that I actually never seen anything like that. You know how people joke around and stuff like that. I would swing on a ghost and stuff like that. How can you swing on a ghost and you can't hit it? You know what I'm saying? So he still did it. So and he stood his ground. He wasn't afraid, and as you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't be scared. And here I am jumping throughout the whole dang video, getting antsy and stuff. Like, Lord help me. I I give props to that man. He dude got guts, and he is super brave. Whoever his girl's watching, I would keep that man. I would try to keep that man. That dude is brave. Yeah, and he's protection. Yep.
occurrences, it is
Said protection. He'll protect you. You know what I'm saying? So
refreshing to see someone do something different. But as some believe, it might be best if he didn't confront the ghost in this house. Regardless, ghost or not, it is nice to see a different kind of reaction.
yep.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
All
Also,
right.
if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
All right, y'all. So that was Scary Comp BizarreBub 100, Volume 100, and yeah. What in a hundredth video? What in a hundredth video? That was really good. Did not disappoint. And yeah, man, that was the last two clips were really good. You know, all of them were good. But the last two, yeah, the second one really surprised me to see something that vivid, that quick. I was like, did I see something in that flash? And then when they slowed it down frame by frame, I was like, oh, you saw me, I was shocked. And then the first one, yeah, not a usual reaction that you would usually see. That's what I was saying. That he said it too. You know, most people would run. You know, something like that where you see somebody swing on a ghost, and that's clearly there was an evil entity there. And it's rare you actually see a clip like that, you know. So hey, props to that man right there for being that brave and standing up to the evil entity, because you know because you never know. It's little stuff like that evil entity may not come back anymore, because that dude stood his ground, you know. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it, man. Volume 100. Scary Comp, BizarreBub. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think about this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And my new book, Lakira, Volume 1, is on Amazon. Link in the description down below. And get my previous books, The Prodigy 1, 2, and 3, which is also out on Amazon. Link in the description down below. I love you guys. Stay safe. If you guys have any requests for Terror Tuesdays, comment down below. Pretty much on Terror Tuesdays, I react to like videos like this, like real clips and stuff like that, like real caught footage. You know what I'm saying? Like BizarreBub or Nuke's Top 5 and stuff like that. And just do something a little different, and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and yeah, man, that was cool.